You're welcome back to another tutorial on Excel series. Let's get started. Let's begin with Excel number format. Anytime you open an Excel file, you realize that the number format is always on general. Under general, you get to see the kind of data that you are working with. When you click on general, general specifies both alphabet and numbers. There is currency, there is accounting, short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, scientific text, and there are a couple of customizations that you can do. When you are dealing with alphabet and numbers, you can always leave it at general. But when you are dealing with number specific or decimals, you can select number. And when you are dealing with currency, you can go with this. If it's accounting that you want to do, you can also go with this to have a more clarified or clean data. And then there is also the others that we would have a look at. Let's begin with number. Currently, our Excel file is under general, so we are going to leave it as it is and then do illustrations for the others. I would go ahead and select cell C2 and specify by selecting number. When I select number, it gives me two decimal places. You can use this option to increase the decimal place and you can use this to decrease the decimal place. In case you are wondering where you can find this, make sure that you are under the home tab and then you navigate your mouse to the general option and select number. If I should select a range of cells and then select number, the changes is going to be made for me. So it does not necessarily mean that you have to select a single cell. No, you can select a group of cells, a range of cells, however it works for you. Let's go ahead and explore the currency option. I'll keep these cells selected, then select currency from here. Currently is in euros, but if you want to change it to a particular currency, navigate your mouse to general, click on it, and then select more number format. From here, you navigate to symbol. Under the symbol, you click on the symbol sign and then you scroll down to the currency that you want to use. We have the dollar and there is the euro and some other country currencies, Nigeria. So let me look for the one that best suits me. I go with this. After selecting the symbol, you can also specify the decimal places, whether you want your figure to be in a single decimal place or more than two decimal places. Let's leave it to two decimal places for now and select OK. When you do that, you can see that the changes to be made for you. You can do same for accounting, short date, long date, time, and all that. All you have to do is just select the cell and specify the kind of data type that you want to use. You can always have a look at more options by clicking on more number formats and then you specify there is number alignment. We've already looked at alignment. If you are new to this tutorial, make sure that you watch the other videos on Excel to understand more. There is font, border, fill, protection. Let's come back to number. So you can always specify your decimal places with this option. And if there is more, you can explore some of the options available. So this is it about number format in Excel. The next thing we will be taking a look at is the sort and filter function here. In Excel, sorting is the process of arranging data in a specific order. So it can either be ascending or descending based on the values that you have. When you expand the sort and filter option, the first thing you can see is the sort ascending. So with sort ascending, you can sort your data or your values from the smallest to the largest. With sort descending, you can sort your values or your numbers from largest to smallest. Let's do some examples so that we have a more clearer understanding of the sort and filter features. Select my range of cells and then click on sort and filter and select sort, so from smallest to largest. Then you get this pop-up which says what do you want to do. So continue with the current selection. Okay, When you select expand the selection, let's see how that is going to go. You click on sort, and then it's going to expand the values from 10, 15. So it's from smallest to largest. I'm going to go ahead and click on it again and select sort and filter and continue with the current selection. So data outside your current selection won't be sorted. That means that only the range of cells that you've selected will be sorted. So if you select this, just this range of cells, it won't apply to the other values in column C and D. So make sure that if you are working with this column B, make sure that you're in column B. If you want to expand C and D, you select their values, then click on the drop down, insert and filter. Select the option that you want to go with. And here you have it. All right. So we have our values. And then one key thing to also note is that when you are working with sort and filter, make sure that you have headers. If you don't have headers, you're not going to get accurate result. One key mistake that it's very easy for you to make is that when you select only the values, this still remains the same. Okay, so in order for you to have an accurate outcome, make sure that you select everything. You select everything, and then you apply your sort ascending or sort descending. Okay. And then you can create custom sort by clicking on custom sort. And then you have some order. You can change the order here as well, largest to smallest or smallest to largest. You can do the same with the values. Filter option allows you to filter a range of data based on a criteria defined by you. So the filter option only works if you have a particular condition that you would want to apply to your range of cells. So we go ahead and select it, and as usual, make sure that you have headers for each column. If you don't have headers, it's going to be difficult for you to work with this particular option. I'll go ahead and select my range of cells, click on the drop down and select filter. I click on the drop down. Over here, I'm specifying the condition. I said I want to see values of these people, Levi and Nora. So it means that when you are done, you just click on it back. But when you click on this and you click clear filter, let me show you how that is going to clear the condition that you gave to your range of cells. So you're going to leave that. We leave this as well. Then here you have it. So you can use this particular filter to look for information, faster information, and to filter a lot of things. So make sure that you take your time and make good use of this. You can also use the clear function here to clear all formats. Click on clear and select clear format, and then it's going to clear all the formats that you made to your range of cells. You don't have to select undo, 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 or control Z, control Z, control Z. You can use this option. Make sure that you select the cell, the range of cells, and you can find the clear under the home tab. Select clear and clear format. The next thing we will be looking at is Excel tables. Tables make it easier to structure and organize real data. Let's have a look at some examples. With the data I have currently, this is not in a table, but the good thing is that you can convert a range of cells into tables. Sounds interesting, right? What you can do is you can select the whole range of cells and then navigate your mouse to insert and select table. Make sure that you click insert to expand the commands and groups and select table. If you don't have headers in your table, this is not going to look good. It's always advisable to have headers associated with your values. Now click OK. Now this is how you convert a range of cells to table. When you convert your range of cells to table, you're going to have the table tab available. And you can select from this option. You can choose the design or the layout for your table, any layout that you want for your table. And in case you want to do more customizations, when you click outside of your cell, the table tab is no more there. But when you click inside the table, you get to see the table tab here. The good thing is that you can also convert this back to your range of cells, and then you can remove duplicates. For instance, when you are working with this and you want to verify if you have duplicates in your data, you select the whole cell and then select remove duplicates. You can do this with the table tab and select remove duplicate. So it says no duplicate found. If there are no duplicates in your data, it's going to tell you that there are no duplicates found. But if there are duplicates, it's going to filter those options and then delete them for you. As you add more values to your table, the table customizations will be done for you. For instance, let me add one more and say Lisa. The value here I have is 100, 100 and 20. Okay, I'll go ahead and select my table again, then click on remove duplicate. Okay, so here it has found two values that have been duplicated and it has removed those values for you. Select OK. Let me go ahead and change the table design. You can also create new table styles by clicking on this. When I click on this, I can have a whole customization of table styles that I want. But we don't want to have a look at that right now. We'll have a look at that in upcoming tutorials. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any tutorial. Let me go ahead and select this. You can also remove the grid lines to have another perspective of your table. In today's tutorial, we looked at Excel number format, we looked at sort and filter, we looked at Excel tables. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave a comment and I would respond to them.